Another day and another gadget unboxing, but that's how life goes at Warp Core. It's fun, it's hectic, but it's fun still. Well, this time around we are checking out the latest OnePlus product. हाँ जी, OnePlus का नया फ़ोन लॉन्च होने वाला है अक्टूबर 14 को एंड ये उनका चौथा फ़ोन होने वाला है. This is going to be their fourth phone and pretty much their successor for the second half of the year. Well, this is the OnePlus 8 Pro. This was their first phone this year and this is pretty much their flagship phone for 2020. Well, this phone is going to give this one some headaches. Let's unbox this bad boy. Well, जैसे टेक्निकल गुरुजी कहेंगे चलिए शुरू कीजिए. वेल, हमसे वो ना हो पाएगा तो हम कुछ ज़्यादा सिंपलर करने वाले हैं. हम बस खोल देंगे इस डब्बे को. I'm going to just open this box because it's so lovely and it says hello to me out here and it's always nicely packaged, typical OnePlus standards. And the sleeve houses a little booklet which is a reviewer's guide which I never use. I'm going to keep this aside here, but it's always going to be handy. We get some cases. This is a sandstone finish cyan case which is kind of inspired from the case on the OnePlus Nord. I really liked it on the Nord, so I'm assuming I'm going to like it on this one. We have another cool case. I don't know what exactly this is. Maybe they're trying to mimic the internal components of the phone out here, like a skin maybe. We'll check this out in a bit. But the star of the show, of course, is this. And it's always a bit of a challenge to open the main box. This is the main packaging of the OnePlus 8T. Well, that was a bit of a disaster, but who cares? OnePlus 8T. Yeah. We've actually opened it because we couldn't resist ourselves. So, this is the beauty that everyone has been waiting for. This is OnePlus 8T. Well, I have this here anyways, unlocked. So, it's got a great display, just like this one. We're going to talk about the display and specs in a bit, but let's see what else is there inside this main box. Got quite a bit going on as usual. More standard sleeve case that you can just pop on like this. But no, I've got these. We will do that. Typical red cable club cable. And a new charging adapter. Now, notice what's different here. They've got a USB Type-C connector out here, and this is also a Type-C to Type-C cable, not a USB Type-A out here. And that's basically going to enable 65 watt fast charging. Warp charging. Yeah, they stole it from us. Warp. But we love the word warp, and this charging technology is going to be really impressive. Other than this, there's nothing else. OnePlus phones never come with any headphones or any accessories, but you do get some documentation and some other goodies in this. Gives you the SAR value, some stickers if you're interested. Really, these are nice stickers. Everyone should do this. Apple sort of started the trend. A card for the red cable club. Quick start guide, which I don't really need considering I'm not even using the reviewer's guide. An invitation letter, which also snugly hides the SIM ejector tool. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty standard stuff, but this case is what really interests me the most. And OnePlus usually makes things pretty easy to open, and sandstone finish is going to be quite lovely, I believe. So, what do you think? Sandstone matte finish feels really great, and here this phone goes. Boom. This looks beautiful. Okay, let's note at some of the differences between these phones. Both phones now get, even this one, gets a 6.5 inch 120Hz OLED screen. this screen is obviously larger and it's got a higher resolution, but really for most people it's not going to matter. This screen is also a flat screen, while this is obviously a fully curved screen. This has got a 2K resolution, while this tops out at 1080p, but visually it looks gorgeous, looks really good. Really, I'm actually liking this more than that because I don't like curved screens, so that's going to be a big thing. On the back you have got a quad camera array. It's really important to note the primary camera is a 48 megapixel camera, but it's not the same sensor as this phone. This one is using a new generation sensor, while this one uses the same sensor as the OnePlus 8, the standard plain Jane OnePlus 8, which shared the same sensor as the OnePlus 7 Pro and the OnePlus 7T. So this is the Sony IMX586 sensor. You get a 13 megapixel wide angle camera, you get a macro lens, and you also get a monochrome lens, so that's going to be a little interesting. But the devil is always in the details, and there are a bunch of software features on this phone that are really fascinating, particularly with regards to video. So if you notice, they've got Nightscape, a night mode for video. That's going to be really handy. And another thing, you've got a bokeh mode for video, again handy, and it can do 4K video in 60 frames per second, which is pretty standard. Snapdragon 865, 12GB DDR RAM, 256GB of storage, 4500 mAh battery, but this time around 65 watt fast charging. So this one is going to get topped up in a bit of a jiffy. No wireless charging. This one had wireless charging. No IP certification, water and dust resistance. This one has it. So definitely this is going to be a phone that's going to be a lot more affordable than this one. But it basically takes all the best bits of this phone, upgrades them if you sort of do a comparison with the OnePlus 8, and yeah, you're getting quite a bit of a device. And this phone is going to do battle with a bunch of phones like the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE and also Xiaomi's new Mi 10T, which is also landing in India. Also, make no mistake, now that we have new iPhones incoming, the iPhone 11 series is going to get more affordable, and that's also going to give some headaches to this phone. But at the end of the day, if you really care about Android, if you love Android phones, and if you've been a OnePlus user for a while, you love what their phones stand for. आपको फास्ट चार्जिंग अच्छी लगती है, आपको एंड्रॉयड की कस्टमाइजेशन अच्छी लगती है, आपको ऑलमोस्ट स्टॉक एंड्रॉयड लाइक यूजर इंटरफेस अच्छा लगता है, even though this is running the new Oxygen OS 11, which a lot of people are complaining looks like Samsung's One UI. I think not, though. It's going to be pretty fun. Anyway, we are going to be back with you, and we're going to have a great review of this phone. And meanwhile, you can enjoy this video. Maybe give this video a like and a thumbs up. Signing out, Sahil Mohan Gupta from Warp Core.